Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. For everybody who's new here, I'm a professional psychic. My name is Shasha. I do this work on and off for 30 years. Thank you for joining on YouTube and TikTok. I'm live often this week, Thursday and Friday for sure at 1 p.m. GMT time. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for joining. So, hi, Ashley. This is the only place when I'm live where I do mini free readings at random, no guarantee. There are minis, one card reads, so keep your question specific. Just put in your comment box first name and specific question, okay? If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, then please go to my bio on TikTok. It's my picture first, second, and third options are platforms to donate. You can also see that on YouTube in the bar below, how to contribute to get on my VIP list. In between my 5-minute dedicated readings, I do mini free readings. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers on TikTok always get priority. So tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, give me a lot of energy. Then for sure, I'll grab your question. I'm an energy reader. The list is wide open. And KKN is the first person on deck. Yes, I got it, sweetie. Thank you so much. Somebody else who wants to be on a VIP list, then get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio. First, second, and third options are platforms to donate. Hi, Michelle. Just started my live, so tap, follow, subscribe, like, share. Thank you. Good afternoon, Shasha. We're red today. Yeah, we're aligned. KKN, you're so kind. Thank you. Okay. Will we start with the collective today? See what we need to know on this beautiful Monday? Then I'll do some. Thank you. Thank you. I'm going to start with the collective reading for today, and then I'll continue with some minis. Then I'll go on to KKN's reading. Okay, you have an hour to get yourself on my VIP list for 5-minute dedicated if you're interested. First person on the list is KKN already. Yes, correct. Totally correct. Let's do the collective first. So we have that. We know where to concentrate on and what is expected from us and what is coming. Okay, let's see. Okay. The card that is falling out of the deck today in our collective is about we physically being somewhere and not really very comfortable where we are. But we want to get out, but we just don't know. We just don't know. We have these ideas, but physically don't know how to get to them. So the thing is, or you don't have ideas, or you do have ideas, but they are like, you can't build the bridge physically from where you are at today to that place where you want to be. And then it's like, why does it matter? Why do I bother? If you don't see the bridge, then you really need to like accept physically where you're at. And that's physically a situation that you feel you can't change. So a lot of people then spiritually or emotionally start traveling around, can spiral emotionally or spiritually start dreaming about lives that are physically not here. So the importance of it all is not to see it as a problem, because if we want something and we are here physically and we can't build that bridge like right away, maybe we can build small bridges. And how to get those ideas and how to start is first by looking back into your life and being grateful already for what you're having, and understanding and accepting that you're not perfect, and all the mistakes and all the must have, did have, what have, whatever, those were lessons that you needed to go through. It doesn't mean that it will never be offered to you again, this kind of opportunity. But now you are at a space that you know more, or you're really ready to jump. So start first by breathing, accepting where you are, because it took already a lot of work to be where you are today, and we never acknowledge that. And from there, be already thankful for the things that are working and the lessons that we learned from making mistakes, and the knowledge we have that we can share others to, that we didn't go through it for nothing. And from there, this is building small bridges to the end goal. So I hope it helps everybody. Thank you so much for being here and joining my live today to have a beautiful session with us all. Thank you. Okay. Somebody wants a mini. I'm going to do a few minis. Ah, thank you. Attractive eyes. Yeah, that's my parents. I have nothing to do with that. That's just DNA. Sasha, thank you so much. Right, and Neil, thank you. My pleasure, sweetie. My pleasure. If somebody still wants a mini before I go to KKN's 5-minute dedicated reading, then please just go to my just put in the comment box your first name and specific question. Hi, Mama T. Tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read as many as I can. So if you're patient and retype your question, for sure I'll get your question. If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading during this live with me, the list is still open for 1 hour. Just go to my bio on TikTok. It's my picture. The first 3 options in my Linktree platforms to donate. Or you can, of course, also look on YouTube. The banner below me will explain you how to get on that VIP list. Thank you for the roses and the gifts, sweetie. Thank you so much. Hi from Russia. I'm in Portugal now, so welcome to my live. Okay, let's start doing some minis. I'm starting with Bear Big Cake. She was first on YouTube today. Hi, Sasha. Was Benito the person I saw with the card today? Lied. Thanks. Oh, I'm getting yes. I got a yes. Hi, Shirley. Hi, Suzanne. Empress K. Good morning. Sasha, how are you? I'm doing great. Thank you. Happy Monday, everybody. Happy Monday. Wanted to know if Benito and Itzel married this year. I'm not seeing that, but maybe engaged at the end. Love Marie. Hello, Miss Sasha. Hi, sweetie. Fairy. Hello, Sasha. May I ask, does Oni wish me to talk again? I'm getting no. He sees it as a closed chapter. Who we have next? Love Marie. Will I be able to project Ferdy from Jasper and dare to keep his job? Overthinking. Yes, but you will have to be very creative. So don't take it so easy. So it's good you're overthinking because you need to go about it not in a smart way. That's what I'm getting. Miss Lard. Is L jealous of some reason he has not made a key? He's still shocked and shaken. So something shocked and shaken between this relationship. So that's why I didn't get to it yet. Thank you for the roses, Shirley. La Lima. What should be the reason Rujuta is talking all nice to me? Ooh. She sees that you are an ally. She thinks together we're stronger. We can get somewhere. So she wants something from you. Mrs. Michelle. Hi. Is M returning to be with me? I'm getting no. They moved on physically. Sujan, can I get universe message? Of course, sweetie. I'm getting you need to watch out because people are trying to take your energy or take your place or take your reputation from you. Kevin, hello. Hope you are doing well. Yes, Kevin. Happy Monday. Will I select for the client project this month? Will you be selected? I'm getting yes, maybe, but it's not like sure. It's like 3 of swords. So it is a yes, but maybe in a different than what they put as an extra or something. Aline, what does Tom feel towards me? Let's check. Wants to move forward with you is what I'm getting. Page of Pentacles, but doesn't know how. So physically wants to move forward, but they just don't know how to. So something is holding them back, and I think that's past pains. Hi, Sasha. Was Alberto the person I saw today from my vision was not right? Oh, did you see that person? I'm getting yes. You felt it intuitively. Michelle, thank you for being my top 2 viewer. Feeling stuck at my job. Will the recent job apply bring a new start for me? I'm getting no, because you're too close. That's why you're so stuck. Feeling that stuckness has, of course, that job is not making it easier, but you're very on your own. You just don't connect. Thank you for the gifts, Veronica. I really appreciate it. Shirley, will we finish the Suksoka shoot well, and do they like me there? Let's check. I'm getting yes, but don't get too emotional. Stay businesswoman energy, okay? Need to stay like professional. That's really important. Thank you, Dee, for your double reading. 10 minutes read. You're on my list. Okay, I'm going to go to KKN's reading and I'll be back for minutes before I go to Dee's reading. So just keep putting your first name and specific questions in the comment box if you want to be picked in the next, after the 5 minutes reading of KKN. If you want a 5 minute read as well, then just go to my bio on TikTok. First and second and third options are platforms to donate, or you can go to on YouTube, see the link below, how to donate and get on that VIP list. Okay, if you want to be picked for a mini when I'm done with KKN, then be my 123 top viewer on TikTok, okay? Because they are the first persons to be picked. KKN, where are you? You're next on deck. KKN, where are you? My sweetie, thank you, Veronica, for the roses. There she is. Okay, I'm gonna do your 5 minute reading now, okay, sweetie? Let's check. Hello, Sasha. I wanted to know about my situation on general feeling not so good. Oh, my sweetie. And so much conflict with my parents. They don't understand me at all, and I explode sometimes. Yeah, I get that. I feel so unloved, and nobody ever understands me. Or is it just me? Oh, my God, sweetie. Let's see what is going on between that energy and why you're feeling that way. Okay. Your parents, they're just worried. They're just very, very worried. So I don't know what the dynamic is, but what I'm picking up on is that they just want you to be settled down, because then they did a good job and they can like close that chapter or something, and that's not happening. So till you give them something that they feel they can close this chapter, because it's work for them, so you don't feel loved. I get that, because they see this as a responsibility, so they're not showing love. I do think they love you, because if I see in the cards, yes, they are, but these people come from a different past and they have a different front. I do feel they both have like also a lot of like not the great role models, and so what I'm picking up on is they show their love by doing their task that they believe is, and they just want you to be in a something because they believe that's where you need to be, and then they did a good job. So the frustration and why you get annoyed with them is because they're not letting you be. They don't see you as an individual person with their own heart and an own path. They just see you as something that can make them look better in their own world, or feel better, or feel safer, or have less anxiety because they don't get your way of living, and so you need to like become or do whatever they need so they understand your language and where you're at, and they don't have to worry about anymore. So this is all about miscommunication. In this situation, you make your own choice, and at a moment, in my opinion, you just decide to be a grown-up, and you just start to accept that you grew above, and that your parents are your parents and they brought you into this beautiful world, but that's it. Also want to please them, but yeah, and that's the problem. I think that's you feel two people. You feel a person for your parents, and you feel a person when you're not around them, and that's creating conflict at this moment. So I feel like you just want to be you want to merge as one. Thank you for the gift, and from there feel more balanced and just move. But sweetie, they're just scared and they just don't get it, and it's not their fault. And that's is the beginning of just being grateful for what they did do right, and that they care about you. But that's it. They are not your manager, they're not your director, they're not your god, they're nothing. They're your DNA. And the importance of it all is to see and have them, but see it more as an option, that you can use them when you need that. Because once you will find your person you want, of course, a wedding, and then it would be amazing if your parents are there. And of course, they will be there and very proud and doing their role correctly. So you just need to understand and just take the little bits and pieces that they still can offer you in your life to move forward and to feel good. And the other things, just change the subject, physically move away. They will never get who you are or what you want. And for them, it's like totally going off, normal life, what you're doing. Not working for me, but I'm trying. Yeah, but it doesn't matter. love doesn't need to be something for your parents to want you to be happy. And I think that that narrative is still in your head because that's what they're pushing you and that's how they raised you, because then they're done with you. They just want somebody to take care and then I'm done. But that's not love. That's not life. That's not why you're born, to be with somebody that takes care of you and that you just need to deal with all the shit and put children on this world. I mean, you don't want that. You want different. You want value. You want added. You want experiences. You're here with a story. You're here with a task. You are here with a goal. And that's why if they just don't get it, they will never get it. But it doesn't matter. You just need to start understanding if, okay, it's really easy. Just look at your parents and say, is that what I want for my future? No, I'm the one, I'm suffering. No, they will never care because they feel like it's their responsibility and they are small-minded, and you can put a lot of time with changing their mind, but it's lost of time. You can also put that time in yourself and find and grow and put self-development first, so you find the people on your path whenever it suits you. Yeah, so the most important of it all now is you look to your parents and do you want this for your future? If that's how they live and how they have their life and how they are is not what you want for your future, then do everything opposite than they're telling you or pushing you or explain you, because they just learned you or gave you a manual or manipulated or guilt you to be the same as them because that's what they understand, because they don't decide to grow. So do the opposite if that's not what you want, or be unhappy and do whatever they want. And these are the two options, girl. And that's, I think, is what is happening with you. That's the schizophrenia. You just want to be one person. So it's time to take a decision and to stick to it. And even sometimes we dare to go to the wrong, we need to correct ourselves. Like, no, I don't want to be like them. No, I don't want to find a relationship or have a marriage like them. No. So I'm right, and in time you will be proven. And once you make that decision, it will come much more quicker. The oracle card that I'm pulling for you is release toxic attachments. This is toxic in this situation via the cards mentioned to me. Toxic ties drain your energy. Cut the cords and reclaim your freedom, because you are in a place to be who you are. The only problem you have with them is emotional connection and baggage, but that's something that is just, you care or you don't. Physically, you can do whatever you want. You can live your life as you want it. So they're more clinging to you because you can just shut the door and be gone. So they need you more than you, and they try to guilt you, to prison you. I'm so sad I don't want to leave, but I think to leave the country, maybe I will leave all these people. Yes, it's good to take a break. I for sure believe in that. Yes, I think that would be amazing. And seeing different energies and different cultures, it's always so healing for the soul. And being really on your own and figuring it out and understanding that you are reliable on your... Yeah, but that's the problem. Sometimes we need to just leave and find ourselves. And then once we find ourselves and we have people that gives us energy instead of putting us down, we can revisit, because then we see the difference. But if you're still in that toxic environment, it's very, very difficult to start seeing that, building boundaries and doing it all on your own. So yeah, I totally get that. Thank you so much for your donation, and don't let that day go to waste. Don't let a minute go to waste for this. This is something that will never be resolved via them. You can just decide, that's it. You care or you don't. This is a decision. We decide for all the information that is thrown to us, what do we let in and what we don't let out. And the interest of all often is to understand your parents are not so smart as you. Your parents are not daring as you. They just followed rules because that was easy. They didn't have dreams. They didn't work creative. And that's okay. There's so many people who follow the rules and just duplicate whatever they had in the past. But it doesn't mean that that's the good road. I mean, and you feel, and your intuition says no, and you're doing so much for self-work, so you can only grow. And when you grow, you don't fit in that mold anymore. And that's actually something to be very proud of. So hey, high five you for the courage. It's really not easy. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a professional psychic. My name is Sasha. For everybody who's new here, I do this work more than 30 years. Only on TikTok and YouTube this week. I'll be live on Thursday and Friday at 1 p.m. GMT for sure, okay? This is the only place when I'm live, when I do mini free readings in between my 5-minute dedicated, okay? So just put your first name and specific question in the comment box, and I try to read as many as I can. My 1, 2, 3 top viewers, for sure, I'll grab your question first, and then just the ones who tap, who follows, who shares, who gives me a lot of energy, who likes, who subscribes, okay? If you want a 5-minute dedicated reading, as I just did for KKN, and we'll shortly do a double for D, then you need to go to my bio. Thank you so much for the hearts gift. Thank you, KY. Then you need to go to my bio on TikTok, 1, 2, 3, top link in my link trees up ways to donate to get yourself on my VIP list. Otherwise, just tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, get to the 1, 2, 3 top viewer, and then I'll just do a mini for you, okay? You still have a half an hour to get on the VIP list if you're interested to have a 5-minute dedicated with me today, okay? On YouTube, just check the links down in the bar below of the screen. Okay, let's do some minis. Leanne, does Awad have good intentions for a relationship? Okay, let's check his intentions. I'm getting that this person has really difficulties to connect emotionally. So at this moment, this is just attraction physically. And I think that a relationship for you is also vulnerability. I'm not seeing that person offering you that. Divine, did my ex-N recently added me on Facebook under a false name? Ooh, that's interesting. Let's put our research glasses, our investigation glasses on. Let's see, what is that person doing? 100%. Yeah. It's a yes. Sarah, what is Wayne's energy towards me, please? Let's check. Really wants to get their life together, so in the future to build a physical connection with you. Elisma General, thank you for being my top 3 viewers, sweetie. I'm getting, a crush. Somebody likes you. Somebody thinks a bit more than a friend, or yeah, somebody's looking at you and gets like little butterflies. Caroline, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Will I ever get pregnant again? Oh my God, sweetie, I'm not a doctor, you know that, but I'll just pull a card on it. 100% for it is. Misha, will Dee text me today? I'm getting yes. Good news is on its way. Thank you for the roses, KY. Maria, what does Demo think of me? I'm getting, they just see you as somebody that will always be ready to reconnect in the future. Somebody of the past that he at this moment don't really have like a connection with physically, but always can revisit that physical connection that they left. So that's what they're thinking about you, sweetie. So you're actually like on the reserve list. Hi, Latifa. Does still feel Omar will contact me soon and things will be better? I'm getting yes, but at this moment, he's not in a happy mood. He got some bad news. Let's see. Hi, is W going to send me a message? Shell Low. Let's check, sweetie. Shell Low on YouTube. Let's see. I'm getting yes, a message is on its way. Empress KQ4M. Hi, Sasha. I wanted to know Bobby coming with his girlfriend at my neighborhood to hurt me, or he doesn't care. He doesn't care. He's busy with his future. Love Marie, what should I do best to help Purdy in this situation? Let them figure it out by themselves. Thank you, Veronica. I'll put you on the list. You're number 2, okay? For a 5 minutes. Got you. Let's see. Oh, you want 10? That's fine too. You're on the list for 10, my dear. Thank you. Let's see who we have next. So Jan, guide us on, should I go abroad, studied, or find my job country? Abroad is getting more opportunities in the future. Staying and finding a job in your country is now more financial money on your bank account. Yeah, that's what I've got, Shelly Low. I hope it helps. Hi, Sasha, Mia. Where Oni and L at the bar I usually go today. Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting they are planning to go there. Thank you. It's about his marriage, you think. Oh, let's check, Latifa. I'm getting yes about how to continue. It's like they want still to put the work in a different way. So I think they are keeping the marriage contract, the the law, the contract, but how they are being married, this is something new. No, they weren't today, sweetie. They're planning to go in the future. Sarah, when will Wayne contact me, please? Thank you for being my top one viewer. At this moment, it's unknown. I'm getting the Empress. And why? He's making an effort to connect with you, but at this point, it's like he can't, because if he connects with you, he could get into trouble. Miss Aquarius, will J and T be eventually caught by the measurement of their sneaky business? High Priestess. It's gonna take a while before they will be caught. They will get like some snaps on the hand a few times before they really get caught. Shirley, thank you for being my top two viewer. Is the emotional part you mentioned at work romance that I should get romantic? Yuck. 100%. Yes, my girl. Sex sells, that's what they say, no? Yuck. Then maybe separate but not paperwork. Yeah, that's what I think. They are renegotiating, retrying the marriage that works for both of them. Probably also for the kids, then they're still like protected under the marriage contract. No, you said I should be professional and not emotional. So it's the other way around. It doesn't sell here. Elisma, financial. Yes, let's check. Oh, some good news is on its way for you financially. Okay, sweeties, I'm going to go to Dee's reading. Dee, where are you? You donated me a double coffee. Thank you so much. So you're getting me a 10-minute read from me. Somebody else still wants a VIP reading today. Be for sure read and have minimum of 5-minute dedicated reading. Then you need to go on TikTok to my bio. That's my picture. First, second, and third options are platforms to donate. You can also go to pay on YouTube to the bar below. That's also there's some explanations how to get on my VIP list. My VIP list is still open for 20 minutes. If nobody donates, I'll see you all back on Thursday. If somebody does, then I will keep doing minis and donated readings, of course. VIP readings. Okay, let's start this map. Oh, thank you. Thank you so much, sweetie. Let's do your 10-minute read, girl. Hi, Sasha. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm doing great. Happy Monday. Would love advice on how to keep the energy going between me and F. Okay. Language is barrier. We can only text right now, but I love his vibe. Yeah, because he speaks a different language, I remember. How do I keep him interested until we next meet? Is he still into me? Ooh. Okay, let's see how he thinks about you now. So we can build that bridge, whatever direction it needs to go. Okay, so at this moment, he's like very frustrated and feels a bit sad that you're not here. He feels like, I think he would come and visit you if he could, but he physically can't. Something is holding him back. He's already, and it makes him emotionally like not happy. So you not being in his life, he feels like he's missing out of being a team with you. He felt like you both together was a bit like you two against the world. And he wants to pursue that. He wants to feel it. He wants to, be in that. So at this moment, emotionally, he's just sad. The distance makes it reality. So I feel like he's already thinking about the future. The connection and the impact it had on his life right now makes him a bit scared because he's not ready to move because his family is there, or family connection is what I'm seeing. And I don't think that he thinks you want to move. And also the frustration of communication makes him like sometimes a bit like, but then he thinks, let's see what the future brings. So he's quite a happy, lucky person. So this person misses you. Yeah. He's a bit scared that maybe you will not take him serious and like have a different, or that you have somebody else, or that you would like cheat on him. He feels like he will never meet anybody. He feels like you can really both be good friends and more. So he's like totally in, girl. Oh my God. He's like totally in. Yeah. So at this moment, this person is very on their own, not going like connecting with friends or going out. And they're just like, wait for connection with you and hopes that in the future a solution will come that you can meet together again. I feel like it started off as just fun, but he really started falling for you. He really started getting butterflies for you. So this connection is getting deeper for him. He tells me he's totally keen, but just had to believe I cause we didn't spend much. Yeah. So he thought it would be like just, we'll see what it is. And then he totally is missing you, and he never ever would expect that. So then the reality hits, how to move forward. So this person really likes you. Text now, but I love his vibe. How do I keep him interested? Now, sweetie, he's interested. I think he just wants to hear a bit from you. He loves to hear how your day is. He loves to know what you're doing. He loves to know what your passions are. He just wants to know more about you. Because when you give that information, and he loves when you ask for help, even he's physically not there, but sometimes an opinion, or can you just send me a hug so I will feel better? The things that he can like contribute, even you're not together and you're not speaking the language, that you can do via text, would really help in this situation. Because then he feels like you need him as well. Because it's very scary to get into a relationship with somebody that you don't speak the language and you're not living in the same location, and then start feeling feelings for them when you disconnect, and then still continue, and these feelings just get like stronger. Then you don't know if that person is going through the same vibe or not. He wanted to send me an ice cream the other day on Uber Eats. Lol. Okay, makes sense. Yes, he just wants to take care of you. And the most biggest frustration now at this moment is that he's physically not with you and doesn't know how physically to meet with you, but he's doing his utmost. So any help, any kindness, any advice, he loves to give advice. He loves to give advice about physical things, not about gossip and family drama, but about physical things like job issues, how to create something, how to make it nice. He loves when you ask for his wisdom. So I don't know what his professional wisdom is. If you would like add that to this conversation, I'm getting that he's going to have a tower moment, because this is really, he's struggling too. And you showing and asking and taking a risk on his advice to take it personally and show that to the world, it means a lot. Oh, so you need to ask him a lot of advice if somebody is like remodeling their house or something, or if you want to do a project. They love to talk about their job here. I don't know. I'm not in this construction, but I love people who are, because I have like no clue at all about that topic. So I wouldn't be so bad having somebody like that on dial who really is waiting to put something positive in your life and contribute. So yeah, I'm saying that you will find a way. Yeah, you will totally find a way. I don't know why, but financially at this moment, he's like in a difficult package. I'm seeing that he's going to get an opportunity and he's going to be having a big amount of money coming in. I see that he's like maybe trying with a group of people to get a project done. It's quite big. It's a lot of money. And I see that person really putting that straight into coming to visit you. He wants me to ask him questions about work, hard to figure out what to talk about because language. Yeah, but you can just ask things. Just, okay, just maybe, I don't know, but my children, not me, I'm out of that dating scene a long time ago. They just use ChatGPT. Somebody who's like, blah, 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 this age, blah, 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 from this country, living in this city. What can I ask? So maybe you can ask things about to visit when you're there or when he comes, maybe things that you like to show him. I'm sure the ChatGPT will come with suggestion. Yeah, but you can also let ChatGPT work for you. I know that from my kids. They are in their teens. They're using it. And nobody's figuring it out. Oh, thank you, KK. And I'm going to put you after Veronica. So you're number 3 on the list now. Thank you so much, sweetie. So what I'm picking up on at this moment is really to just give him the feeling, whatever you ask or whatever, just give him the feeling that you look up to him. I don't know from which country he comes, but that's like really important. Maybe he's Christian or something, and I do see that just moving forward. And I'm seeing that he's gonna get some money and then he will come and visit you, maybe even not announce, because he's really scared you're cheating on him. The cheating card is like, that's really scary. His insecurity is, yeah, fear of cheating. Yeah. So I don't know what his past is, but I think long-term relationship for him is cheating the biggest problem. And knowing, because in this situation, Desma, it's what I'm picking up on, is that you're quite private about your private life. So often when people are quite private about their private life, they're not always saying everything. And in this situation, maybe you're married, or maybe there's still something, he doesn't know. This is a person that you're not his first rodeo on this situation. So probably he had in the past a long distance relationship. It doesn't need to be different countries, but not like being in each other's space. So that makes him very uncomfortable. Yeah. So, and if you physically can't do nothing to like put your fears on ease, I do get his frustrations trying to keep my mystery low. Yeah, but it's good. I don't say that it's bad. I just trying to explain you why he's so fearful about it. Because, in my opinion, but that's just my opinion, men are hunters, and for sure those like alpha men, and you just don't need to make it too easy. And when he's worried that you're cheating, you're on his mind. And then if you also show not so much about yourself or your private life, because you keep it like a bit mystery, yeah, like a mystery, you can like ask questions and take them serious and just, appreciate them. And then you feel like you see them as somebody with knowledge. So it adds up. It makes it even more like interesting. Yeah, me totally. Yeah, me totally. Yeah, yeah. Alpha vibes. Okay, so that was your 10 minutes, sweetie. Thank you so much for your questions. I'm going to pull an oracle card on you both and see what Spirit has to say. I hope you got some insights to move this connection to the next level. Understand soulmate lessons. Oh, you are soulmates, Desma. Soulmates come to teach us. Embrace the lesson they bring, even if they're hard to swallow. Oh, so that's happening. That's why you're so far, far away and you're not speaking each other language. This is a connection from a past life. I'm so happy. Yeah, it's really positive. And the last card was positive as well. And the vibes around it are positive. I really like the energy. Yeah, I totally get it. So I'm so happy for you. Thank you so much for the double coffee. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you so much. Okay, next on deck will be Veronica. If somebody else wants this kind of reading today with me when I'm live, they're just really cheap. You just need to go on TikTok to my bio. That's my picture. First and second and third options are platforms to donate and get on that VIP list, okay? So if somebody else wants a mini, that's possible as well, because in between my 5-minute VIP readings, I do minis for free. First name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but my 1 to 3 top viewers on TikTok always get priority. Okay, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Everybody who gives me a lot of energy, for sure, I'll grab your question. Thank you, love this read, positive. Yeah, who needs words, language, or physical? Yeah, it's not necessary. Yeah, my parents were that example. They didn't speak the same language at all, and they were fine. And after a while, they both spoke quite good. My dad started speaking English, so and my mom spoke it already, and it turned out well. They never, of course, you don't communicate in your own main language. I get that, but I have that as well with my husband because I speak also different language. So, but you just understand each other weaknesses and you start finding your own words, and it's a lot more about mimics. It's just I think sometimes it's quite good because then you take the communication much more seriously because often people who speak the same language, they don't have the same slang or they don't have the same background, but they believe that every word they say, you see it the same. But a lot of words have different like emotional heaviness. And that's why there's often when people speak the same language, it's a lot of disconnect. Yes, and less room. Yeah, putting low. Yeah, I totally get that. Less room. You can't argue. You can just run away or just like, or but that's all you can do. You send a text like, that's it. A picture you pulling out your hair. So much kind. You don't break each other person. You don't insult each other. I mean, like Dutch is a language that is like every illness is an insult. So that they use. So often people, when you're from a different background and somebody's using that, it can be very difficult. And the other person just don't get it because they're raised that this is normal. I think it shouldn't be a problem. No, I don't think so. Okay, I'm going to go to the minis now. Let's see who's here for a mini. Good morning, Las Maxi for me. Good afternoon. Thank you for being here on YouTube. Okay, if you want to be picked for a mini, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, share my life with somebody that needs some guidance. If you want to be a part of my VIP list today, you still have half an hour to get yourself on my list. It's a 5-minute dedicated reading. I do them in between my minis. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. 1, 2, 3 options in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list, or you can go on YouTube. Just check out the bar below of me how to get on that VIP list. Okay. Fairy tale. Hi Sasha, like number 6. What is the Leo thinking about me at the moment? He did reply to my last message. Is it a matter of time or is it the end? Oh my God, sweetie, let's check. I think this person is like checking out somebody else and didn't like conclude what to do with you. So he put you on a hold, girl. And he's like testing the waters. So if he comes back, it's because he then finally realized that this is what he wants. But at this moment, I'm not getting that. So I'm so sorry, sweetie. Mulberry Twist, so nice to see you. You too. Please tell me how it's going between my person and his third party. Are they happy? Will it last? I'm upset. Thank you again. Yes, I totally get that, my sweetie. Oh, I'm so sorry. At this moment, I'm seeing that they're just continuing and life is going well for them. They don't have any issues at this moment. I'm so sorry. It's just they're figuring it out. So yeah, when you start, everything is positive and blooming and everything, and I do see that they feel like they have a great emotional connection. Barbie K, hi Sasha, I wanted to know what Brandon saw at his girlfriend that he completely forgot about me and our connection. Okay, I'm getting that he sees that this person can help him in like a lot of ways to get further in his physical life. So maybe connection, maybe money, maybe whatever. Greetings, Sasha. Is Anthony happy with Mabel? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting at this moment, what is this person happy? This person happiness is not you being happy. This is a person that just wants to move forward with life and forget something from the past. So this is keeping them distracted from it. Hi, Sasha, like 10. Oh, thank you. Cici, happy with S. Let's check. I'm getting some days yes, some days no. So it's not stable. And it's about how you connect in a physical way. So Jan, Sasha, OD have called me for interview on Friday. Will I get this job? Let's check, sweetie. I'm getting, you can get it 100%, but you need to look really sharp. Okay? It's all about looks. Michelle, is there a message from Spirit? What do I need to know? Hi, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 2 viewer. I'm getting, you need to start finding something to put your teeth in, like a new hobby, something new you want to learn, because it's time to like find a hobby and then maybe start a business out of it. Luna, does Anthony feel bad for choosing another girl over me? There's no card falling, girl. Oh, one fell. It felt like a power that he took back his power and he can just do it. So I'm so sorry. Flori, what's RC intentions with me? Let's check, sweetie. He wants to take care of you emotionally. He wants to be like a good friend. He wants to like be somebody that makes your day better. Sujan, message from ancestors regarding my current situation. My pleasure, sweetie. They say that your life is such a big mess and it's like clarity should be the first step. Candice, what's that Duan I seen at Suspect a couple for days ago? Duan I seen at Sputchet? Was that? Okay. I'm getting a yes. Sujan, from, yeah, we did that. Candice, yeah, we did that. Okay. Court, will B and I reconnect soon? I'm not seeing that. This person is still like, didn't decide. Is undecided. So it's not a no and it's not a yes. So for sure it's not going to be quick. Court, will B and I reconnect soon? Oh, we did that. Libo, will I get a teaching job this year? I'm getting, to get a teaching job, you need to like be more, have more like knowledge, or maybe on paper that people can see what you have. It's like you need to be more a grown-up person. And then yes, so probably you're not putting that out in the correct way. Tatters, hi Sasha, will my new celebration with the shop prove fruitful? Collaboration with the shop prove fruitful. I'm getting it's all about publicity. So you need to push yourself and make it a big deal that you are mentioned everywhere. Shirley, thank you for being my top 1 viewer. And T and I that connected, that we go through challenges in our lives at the same time. Are T and I that connected, that we go through challenges? I'll see, this is a yes or no. Let's check. I'm getting this is a yes. Okay, I'm looking for Veronica. Veronica, where are you? You're next on deck. Somebody else still wants a VIP reading. That's a 5-minute dedicated reading. Hi, handsome. Thank you for joining my live on TikTok. If you want still a 5-minute dedicated reading with me today, then you need to get yourself on my VIP list. You have 20 minutes to get yourself on my list. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture on the top. First, second, and third options in my link trees are ways to get yourself on that list. Or you can go to on YouTube, to the low bar below on YouTube, and then read how to get yourself on that list. Okay, in between I do minis for free. So first name and specific question. The only thing I ask in return is to tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like. Thank you. Share my life with somebody that needs some guidance today, would be appreciated. Next live will be Thursday at 1 p.m. GMT time. Okay, that's so crazy. I'm going through a hard time, and so wow, crazy. Yeah, you are aligned. There is a soulmate connection. I'm totally understand. Yeah, and in time you will align life. I still believe that, sweetie. Okay, let's go to Veronica. Veronica donated me 2 gifts, so you get 10 minutes, sweetie. Let's start your reading. Good afternoon, Sasha. I hope you had a great weekend and having a good Monday so far. So nice to see you. Yeah, it was a late one. I had to put my daughter on a bus last night, so at 12 night, so she was traveling all day, but I just got a text that she came to her destination, so it was really fun and she's happy, so I'm happy too. And we got everything done and packed and got all the papers in time. So this chapter Done. I was wondering if I could hear from my mom today. This weekend, I felt heavy energy and feel quite sad. Oh my God, sweetie, I'm so sorry. I'm trying to shake it. Is there anything my mom wants to tell me or any inside guidance she has for me? Any advice she has for me? Thank you so much. Okay, let's check what your mom has to say. I'm going to go back to the cards she likes. She always shows me this deck lately. I don't know why. The villains from Disney. Why does she choose the villain of Disney deck? Are villains around you? Do you believe in Disney? I'm seeing some alignment. Okay, because that's the deck that I took off my back, and she's showing that it's the Disney. I love it too, but it's so funny that she really always shows that deck when it's on my table. Okay, what I'm getting is your mom comes down and she says, you need to start controlling your life. We used to go to Disney World. Oh, this is so special. It's so special because normally I don't really think about it, but it's so specific. She wants that. So she wants to probably let you know she's really here, as an extra confirmation. She wants you to step in your strength, and she feels like you're in your strengths. You're not in your strength because you are two different people. She believes that you are like schizophrenia, you are two people. The card that she's chosen to show me is two crocodiles. I feel like crocodile, she connects with Captain Hook. I don't know what, but that's what I'm getting. And I'm getting that she believes that you are in your strength when you are like somebody that looks cute, but when you get angry, you don't want to mess with you. And it's like you have two versions that of going on. So you are visioning and putting something in your direction system, because spirit is like Waze Maps navigation system, but as two people, so two directions. And at this moment, they're not working anymore. Before it made you stronger because that's the strength card. And an alligator will not just like jump out if you don't annoy them. But when you start playing with them, they will also like say a few times, watch, and then will jump. So this is you. So you were two-person and it helped to move forward. But at this moment, it doesn't help you anymore. It's holding you back. So the story she's telling me is about you left a shoe somewhere and somebody found it and let you know in a message. So I suppose that she's talking about Vinny here. So this is one of these alligators, is Vinny, that path. And the other alligator is the male energy that is supplying your physical abundance, your physical life. So she's talking about these two alligators being the two connections, I think, with the two men that are in your life now. And she's like, you left a shoe, but nobody's picking it up. So you're still in a naive energy, in her opinion, about thinking that Vinny, because Vinny is not the same person anymore. That path that you wanted, or the direction that Vinny will come and rescue you, that's what she's telling me. This person will never do that. But you're just not ready to see the real him. You just believe that somebody put a potion around him and that one day he's going to wake up and be the person you remember so many years ago. So here a reality check needs to be made. And the other person, you just believe that they're gonna grant you wishes. That's what your mother says. Hey, I'm nobody here. They're gonna grant you wishes. So she says, like the Aladdin light, that you have 3 wishes. You believe that the other person that keeps you financially and is of your life and your abundance will grant you wishes, but she doesn't believe that either. So those 2 alligators are you, 2 versions, thinking having control about those 2 lives, thinking by being 2 people to get to one place. And it did in the past, but now it doesn't suit you anymore. And why? I just explained. Because the one person where you are an alligator for is not going to be the person like Snow White, the prince, and coming rescue you, because there's no evil witch that put a curse on him. He's just a different person than you think he is. And you know that somewhere, but you don't want to see that because you believe still in that. And the other person that is responsible and helping and being part of your physical life right now, you think or believe when you're in your strengths, they will grant you wishes, but they won't. So I get you are at a dead end. So your feeling is you being at a dead end because you have a dream and then you have reality. And I think the dream and reality start, the difference is blurring and the reality hits. You're at a dead end. Yeah. And then we remember what your mom said in the beginning of the reading. It's because you're 2 different alligators. You should just be one. So let's talk about one alligator. What does that mean in her opinion? You do whatever you want. I'm just getting the information from your mom and just trying to give it all to you. And I hope you understand. She feels like you should not take any risk to lose whatever financially you own now, you have now, and you use now. Next to that, and being 2 alligators, you are 2 people. So probably you're going to make a mistake and will get a lot of problems in the future. So you need to be one to know that you will never ever take a risk by spreading information or being somewhere or whatever that can bring your physical life into danger because the other person is the one in charge. So that's number 1. Then you need to know that both the one with the shoe that would come and rescue you, and that's then I think the Cinderella story, if I remember, because I'm seeing a shoe, and the other one that will grant you wishes, that it's not going to happen. But it doesn't matter because you don't need, hi Jasmine, you don't need anybody to rescue you. You don't need a man to give you a house and money to feed and then have you in a kind of golden cage. You need to start getting that for yourself, those 2 most important elements. So you need to start being that one alligator and go and create for you a new financial system to provide for yourself. And second, you're going to rescue yourself out of it, your own. And then if these 2 things, if we like close our eyes and just like for the sake of it, we know you have it. Who are those 2 people still? Because that's the reality. And that's the only way to move forward, sweetie. So I hope it helps what she said. It was a lot. So I hope I brought it across in a correct way. I'm going to pull an oracle card on this reading. Honor the contract. There we go again. Some lessons were written before you arrived. Facing them now completes the soul agreement. The card is saying that. I hope so, because it was not a kind reading. Your mom loves you a lot. She's telling this with a lot of passion and love. Really, she loves you. She doesn't want to betray you. She doesn't want to put you down. But she's really firm. She's really firm because she believes that as long as you stay in this energy, it's dangerous. And she wants you to open your eyes because she did stay in that energy, actually. And it didn't work out well for her because she just gave up. And that is not what she wants from you. So she, I believe, comes from a place that she believed that somebody would come and rescue her, but didn't. And then she just settled for what it was. How Miss March? Yes, she stayed and didn't. Yeah, she gave up, and that's not what she wants. And that's why she's like very severe in energy, but it comes from a place of love. So I hope it helps, sweetie. I really hope. Okay, hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Let's see who donated in the meantime on my VIP list. Let's see who's on my VIP list. Luckily, sweetie, I'm so happy to hear. Rani, thank you. So next on deck is KKN. And then we'll have Rani. But first, I'm going to do a few minis. So let me know what you want to know. First name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee. I only do minis when I'm live. Next live will be Thursday at 1 p.m. GMT time. If you want a 5-minute or 10-minute dedicated reading, then you need to get yourself on my VIP list. You get yourself on my VIP list by going to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture. First, second, or third option up ways to get on the VIP list, or you can look on YouTube on the bar below. Okay, so you still have 20 minutes to get yourself on my VIP list. Thank you for the wink. Thank you so much, sweetie, for the gift. I'm gonna do minis now, and then I'll go to KK's reading. It's a 5-minute read, and then I'll go back to minis, and then I'll go to Rani's reading. That's also a 5-minute read. Somebody else still wants a reading with me, a 5 minutes or more, then get yourself on my list in the next 15 minutes. Okay, let's see who we pick. Sarah, where will my first real date with Wayne be? I feel in a hotel somewhere warm, so maybe going somewhere. Yeah, that's what I'm picking up. Sophia, general for the rest of March, please. Thank you. Let's check general. I'm getting, you need to let go of things that didn't happen where you're at now, because that creates opportunity that things will happen in the future what you want. So you have your happiness in your own hands at this moment. Picture perfect turnip. Thank you for the 13 likes. Bless you. Will my person realize I really need me in his life? Thank you so much. Okay, if you want a mini, tap my screen, follow, subscribe, like, or be my 1, 2, 3 top viewer. I'm getting yes, 100%, but it takes time with this person. Michelle, will I find a new job at Thomas House to continue my work learning project? I'm getting yes, but not at this moment. It will be after the summer holiday or the Eastern after holiday. New love. Hi, Sasha. Can I have a message, please? Of course, sweetie. I'm picking up that you need to start really making a decision what kind of life you want, and then start realizing it. You need to realize your own life. When you start taking steps, you'll see that other people will come and help you, but you need to be the first one to do so. Love and light. Hello, Sasha. How are you doing? Well, I'm doing great. Brie, cousin wants to know, is Timothy planning to marry her this year? I'm not seeing that, because he will have to have a lot of discussions, and he doesn't like that. It's a lot of like planning and a lot of people getting him interfering, and he's just not ready for that. Michelle, thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Yes, it's starting again in September, so that could be, yeah, that's what I'm picking up on. Yeah, 10 of Cups, girl. Yes. Sharona, is Brandon going to reach out today? I'm getting, yes, he's working on it. And can I get a job promotion this year? If you want that, you will have to really know what they really need in that company, and then start showing that you have that and showing the interest. So you need to create your own next step. Thanks so much, dear Sasha, for helping me out every time. No worries. I love to help everybody. No worries. Sujan, what's coming my way soon? Keep tapping my screen. Follow, subscribe. Thank you. Soulmate connection, sweetie. Soulmate connection. Sumita, why don't I feel like talking to anyone these days and I'm sad? Let's see. You're worrying about a lot. You're worrying about a trip or something that is coming in the future. Mama T, is mine showing, please? I don't know. This is showing. But now I can't read you. So keep just putting your questions in. Will Jan reach out to me? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer, Maria. He needs more clarity to do so. So I don't know if you have like mutual friends or you can like do some research on the internet, what you have or what you owe, this kind of thing. Karma, general. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Ooh. Somebody's crushing on you. Somebody getting butterflies in their stomach when they see you. Like primavera love. Spring love. Please, Sasha, will I clear want this week? Will I clear want this week? I don't understand your question. Sudan, which month brings me financial abundance, please? Strength. So that's the month that you feel is your favorite month. So it can be your birthday month or a month that somebody died that is very... So the month that is like really important for you. Message for me this week. Okay, Mama T got you. I'm getting that you need to be more connected with the sixth sense. The message of this week is reconnect with your ancestors. They're missing you. It's like you're so busy with love connections and physical people and all that, that you are not connecting with your ancestors. Jasmine, I'm possessed. Some say I am. Oh, that's fun for you. So what's your question? Am I possessed? Not I am possessed. I suppose. I'm getting a no. You're not possessed. So probably they are, and they're seeing that in the mirror with you. I don't know. But you're not. Okay, let's go to the next reading. I'm looking for KKN. If somebody still wants a VIP reading with me today, a dedicated 5-minute read, then get yourself on my VIP list in the next 20 minutes. Just go to my bio on TikTok. That's my picture there upstairs. First, second, and third options in my link trees are ways to get yourself on my VIP list. After doing the 5-minute read of KKN, I'm going to do minis again, and then I'll go to Rani's reading, okay? So if you want still a mini, follow, subscribe, likes. Okay. Oh, let's check. Did you send it already? Okay, I'll check. I'm just going to do Jasmine first. Yeah, I have. I need to check with my calendar. Just a minute, sweetie. I answered you. That's my next possibility for today. Is that okay? So, okay, I'll send you the link. You want 20 minutes, yeah? Oh. Just a minute. Okay, you're on my calendar for today. Okay, got you on my list. No problem. Yes, sorry, I needed to plan a reading with Jasmine, private reading. So I'm sorry. Okay, I'm back. I'm gonna go to KKN's reading. So you're here, great. Somebody else still wants a private reading with me, then please DM me or send me an email. They're all via Teams. 20 minutes is around $40, $43, 40 euros, okay? So let's go to your reading, my dear. Just put the clock on 5 minutes. Let's get to it. I want to know about Nardi, how he feels about me. He is my work colleague, and a question about my ex-boyfriend. Of course, he's in another relationship and still keeps an eye on me. Why does he do that? Want to know. Okay, gotcha. First, you want to know step one. What this colleague is feeling for you, Nardi. Okay, let's get to Nardi's energy. What does Nardi feels about you? Nardi. Okay, the first thing, 100%, is he has a crush on you. Nardi has a crush on you. He really... Is he in a relationship or is he married? Because he's frustrated that the person he's with is not so good looking at you, not so sexy. His like addiction with you is your hair. He really like... Yeah. He just wished that his wife in this situation, yeah, or this girl, would look more like you. So, yeah, at this moment, when he sees you, how you behave, how you talk, all the talents you have, and your eyes and your hair and how you smell, it's like rethinking his options moving forward. Hi, Dukes, with the current person in his life. So this person has a big crush on you and is physically very attracted to your hair and your eyes. Thank you. So at this moment, I'm not feeling that he's gonna put you in any annoying situation or really like make you upset or move or do a move, because his work is like really important and he really wants to make like a big career here. So he's not gonna shit where he eats, you know? So why you're feeling this energy is because he's not showing it in the open, but yeah, he does feel that. So probably you're picking up on small details that he doesn't like really control 24/7 being around you. So what I'm picking up at this moment is that connecting with you at his job, it's always like looking forward to go there and have a good time. But it also creates that he's rethinking choices he made in his personal life. So for sure, if he could have an adventure with you and he wouldn't have any consequences with his job, like he meets you in a bar and whatever, he would say 100% yes. But now, because it's a work-related situation, he's just like really not thinking with and thinking with this one. And it costs a lot of energy. So you should pick up on eyes. You should pick up sometimes like wanting to do something or hold something that actually is like a bit out of character. Yeah, so these are all these elements that is confusing you, because you know you have a description of this person and you know what this person is for you by connecting with them in a professional setting. But this person is wearing a mask. It doesn't show the real feelings, and then these real feelings sometimes comes out because you're spending a lot of time and you can't control everything 100%, and then it's just like out of character. So that's why him doesn't make any sense to you. That's why you feel like awkward. That's why often when he says something, you don't really listen, because you communicate with so much more than just words and noise. So that's why it could make you like feel uncomfortable. but just don't. It's nothing to do with you. It's everything to do with him. And you can use that in your advantage, of course. Huh? You never know how whatever opportunity will come your way in the future, and he will not say no to you. So keep him in your pocket. Then I'm having the second question. Why does he? Ah, yeah. So why keep your ex keep tabs on you? Your 5 minutes are past, but I'll just pull a card on that. Why is he keeping tabs on you? Okay, at this moment, he feels like any decision he made him very stuck. He feels like physically he doesn't know where to go. I don't know if you were here for the collective this morning when I started my life, but this is the same card that you are where you want. You know where you want to be in the future, but you just don't know how to build that bridge to get there. So you just feel like, what is the point? And I think with his current relationship, he can't create or get to the goals that he had, and maybe he's second guessing that with you he could. So probably this person is holding him back, or has, because he wants to be with her, because he chose her, he made decisions that now he can't like change them. So that's why he's like still processing his life, and you were a part of his life. So that's what I'm got for you. I hope it helps. Thank you so much for your donation. Let's pull an oracle card. See the karmic reflection. Every person you meet reflects something within yourself. Learn from what they mirror back to you. So this is actually the answer, you know? That's what's going on. And that's going on with the two people. You are karmic at this moment. So these people are attracted with you because you reflect something that they wanted and forgot, or were too lazy to go for it, or didn't have the guts and chose the easy way. And now the easy way is maybe not the good way. And that's happening with these two people that you asked me. He chose me, but with the couldn't to this decision. Yeah, he chose everyone but me. Oh my God. And now he's rethinking that. So karma is a bitch, girl. Karma is a bitch. Okay, thank you so much, sweetie. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my life. I'm a psychic doing this work more than 30 years on and off now. Only on TikTok and YouTube. I'm live in this week on Thursday and Friday for sure at 1 p.m. GMT time. So if you're not following me yet or didn't subscribe, please do so, because when I'm live, that's the only place where I do mini free readings. So put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I choose them at random, no guarantee, but I try to read always my 1 to 3 top viewers, and I do always minis in between my 5-minute dedicated reading. Thank you so much for the hearts. Thank you, Shasha. It's crazy how we never get what we truly want. I loved him so bad. Yeah, but you'll get something much better, because you're gonna get what you truly want because you have patience. You don't ever get what you truly want if you make too quick decisions, because when you think you want something, you learn something, and then you want something more. C'est la vie, you know? There's always something better. That's the process of growing. So stop always wanting to be at your destination. Start embracing the journey, because when you get older and you look back to all these people you envy because they were quicker at the destination, they're all in a very bad place, and you're not, because you had the nerves and the courage and the muscle to go for really what you want. And that takes guts, girl. And that always, in my career and in my life, is 100% repaid with only love. But it's the hard way. That's what I say. Also, I'll always choose the hard way. But when we make a decision, then we're so happy we didn't make it once earlier. I tell you, it is. It is. Sometimes, it's like something you love to eat. How longer you wait, how more you crave it. And that's the beauty of it. It's a muscle. It's endurance. It's practice. And that's also with being on that journey. And it just makes you stronger, girl, and happier, because you change. You're going to change as well. Still, if you move away from people still holding you back, and you will start getting positive people in your life that gets you, and you will understand that what you want is not like really crazy or weird, you'll see how you will change, because your normal will change, and then you're a different person, and then you want a different love of your life, and then that person we're talking about will surely not fit the bill at this moment. If he would chosen, your life would be easier, you think, because everybody wouldn't give you a hard time and that topic was closed, but you would be dead and dead miserable. So I believe you're doing the right thing, and you just need to start believing it as well. Baby steps, baby steps. Okay, next on deck is Rani. Rani is the only one who's still on my VIP list. If somebody else still wants a VIP reading today, because I only will be back live on Thursday, then get yourself on my VIP list in the next 15 minutes. Just go to my bio. It's my picture. First, second, and third options are platforms. Get yourself on my VIP list, or on YouTube, see the bar below, okay? That's the only way. If nobody gets adds themselves, I'll go off live. Otherwise, I'll just keep doing minutes in between my VIP readings. Okay, I'm gonna do a few minutes, my Rani, my sweetie, and then I'll get straight to your reading, okay? I'm gonna pick 5 minutes. General, Maria. And normally I wouldn't pick you, because I always ask when you want a mini, first name and specific question, okay? You can only continue with your dreams and get what you want only if you let go of emotional baggage. So first start clearing up the emotional mess. You're gorgeous too. I love you too, handsome Rani. Hi, Shasha. Paige, what is holding me back? Let's check, sweetie. Nightmares. You're worried about things that you shouldn't be worried about. You're worried about things of the future or the past. They're not in your control. If you really just watch around you in the physical life, should you be so worried? No. Meme, anything for me? Thank you for being my top 3 view. Oh, Meme, you need to start being more positive. Start looking to things that are going for you instead of negative. Stop being jealous. Start using them as food for soul, and just go. It's like kick in the butt. Veronica, is he happy I responded last night? He's over the moon that you responded. Okay, I'm gonna go to Rani's reading. I'll be back for minutes after that. If nobody donates in the next 15 minutes, then I'll see you all on Thursday after doing some minis. But if still somebody donates in the next 10 minutes and put themselves on my VIP list by going to my bio, first, second, and third option to get yourself on my VIP list on TikTok, then for sure I'll stay longer. Okay, Rani, let's go to your reading. I'm gonna go to your question. Let's go to your question. Let's start your 5 minutes. Hi, lovely lady. You too, sweetie. Hi, my sweetie. Hope you're well. Yes, I'm doing great. I'm after a reading for Hayden and I. Okay. Did he relapse this week? I can't tell if he's just tired and don't want to ask him and risk pushing him towards. Yeah, I got it. We're in a good place and healing. I feel strong about our relationship. Okay, so what's going on with Hayden? Got you. Out of a worried stage. Not to condemn him, not to push him over the edge, but what is going on? What is going on? Let's check. Okay, I'm seeing that. I think he went through a relapse, girl. You're so on point. And the problem is he can only move forward when he's honest about it. I'm seeing that he has difficulties to be honest about it. So that's why he's like pushing everybody that cares and loves him away, because he just can't speak out. He can't speak out because he thinks that he disappointed everybody. I do see that it was like something like ain't gonna go through relapse in the future, but they need to stay temporarily. So part of life, as you both are having and will have in the future, relapses will be a part of that. And why it's happening now, it's because you are moving forward to more like getting closer together, starting sharing things is what I'm seeing in the cards. And you need to find a way in your relationship to be honest about it together and to deal with that, not to fall and back to the toxicity So this is something that needs to be, this is a part, if you choose Hayden, this is a part of him. And ignoring it and thinking we put him somewhere and he's fixed and then the fixed person and we're done is not realistic. Relapse in his situation will always be there. So why it's happening now is for you to start understanding that a life with Hayden and a future that you're building more and more and making it more needs to have this aspect in it as well. You need to be a realist. And you can live with an addict, it's not a problem, but there needs to be a plan. When that person is back balanced, you need to be able to make rules and and create a place. And I always say you need to set a table as non-addict that a person feels safe to come and sit and eat when there is a problem. So the setting of your table towards this issue and your relationship now isn't welcoming him when he's off the wagon. So this is something that both needs to look into each other. So one part is him growing up, understanding that he has a disease and he needs to live with that. I'm not a doctor, but I do see it as a little gremlin on him, and it will sometimes arise or not. And I do feel like he's around a lot of people of the past that also has an influence when he feels weak. I do feel that he always wants to get back on the wagon, but he will fall off it. And second, it's important for you first that if he falls off the wagon and he's open about it, do you want to be part of getting him back on it? What will be the part? What does he want? What you feel in your life, looking way future with kids and all responsibilities. What do you want to be there to get him back on that wagon? What do you want to contribute? It can be nothing, it's your right, or it can be something. But this is something you need to think about it. That when I move on and I need to work and I have kids and he's gone or he's sick or I can't trust him, I need to be there for everything. And what can I then still pour into him? If that's nothing, then you need to find some like organ, family member, something religious, I don't care, who can help him there. First, you need to know what you can offer and how you see your life and how you want to move forward. And then you can just set a table as you want it. And then it's up to him if he wants it or not. But it's really important together to see it as a part of you both growing, merging, and making and stepping to a life that you both really want together. So, and that's being in an adult relationship, because the one person is an addict, the other person is a workaholic, the other person is a sport fanatic, the other person is a sex. I mean, there's another person that at night is buying stuff, and the finances of the family is, that's so much. Then also, if you're in a relationship and somebody gets sick, the other one will have to step up as well. So it's not a problem if you just start seeing it, that this is the part who he is, and that's going to be your day-to-day life, and you need to find ways when that happens how to deal with it. And it just needs to be when you both are okay to talk about it in a safe place, not to determine, and you start waking up that this is your life if you choose for that, because you didn't choose for him yet, because you choose him as him without that, but that is a part of it. So this is about waking up, face reality, think what you want, and then set a table and have that discussion and ask him to come and eat, and make that table as safe as he can, that he feels that he can be as open as he can, and that there are options that he can take or not. And if he doesn't take those options, then you want him to go and search for other options, because options needs to be there when he falls off the wagon, and he needs to tell you and trust you, and you need to behave in a way that he feels like, I can tell you and I don't feel devalued. So a lot of questions that only can be answered if you are now both acting as grown-ups. And, you know, I think you can break self-limited beliefs because you just need to think different. It's not his fault. Unbind inner chain. Living with this person is living with a person with that will always, what he's carrying has a straight effect on you and will keep your life that you feel that you are in jail, that you are coffined, that you are not free. And that's the fight here. That's why you didn't want to accept that little extra thing he's got, that chip on his shoulder. So this is a wake-up call, girl. So good luck and thank you so much for your donation. And Rani, I know you're strong. I know you're smart. So please, if I can give you any advice, choose you. You're beautiful. You're young. And just be good friends. Because being there as a friend is sometimes much more easier than having an influence on your whole life. Because you still, I get it if you had kids together and so, but you don't. And do you want to put a child in that world with already those difficulties? I don't know, but I think I don't get it from you that you feel safe. And when you don't feel safe, it's a problem. So you first need to start finding a way when this happens that you can both be safe and deal with it. I think that's your first step. Oh, yeah, it's beautiful, eh? Yes, that's different music I found and picked. Caroline, any message for me today? Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Ugh. I'm getting somebody's trying to stab you in the back. Okay. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my live. Thank you for being here. My next live will be Thursday and Friday this week at 1 p.m. GMT time. So if you're not following or didn't subscribe yet, please do so. It's when I'm live, it's the only place where I do mini free readings and more depth, 5 minutes minimum reads if you're a member of my VIP list. So you can always add yourself during my lives on my VIP list by going to my bio on TikTok, that's my picture, and using the first, second, or third option in my link tree to get yourself on my list, or on YouTube down on the barrel or the link. It's written how to get yourself on my VIP list. If somebody still wants a mini before I go, then please put your first name and specific question in the comment box. I'll do a few minis and then say goodbye because nobody donated anymore. So I think I did everybody today. And then I can continue with my private readings. If somebody's still interested in a private reading with me today or a pre-record, then please check out my bio as well on TikTok or my website, mediumsasha.com, okay? Veronica, may I please have a card from Spirit? Thank you. Yes, of course, sweetie. You need to close yourself off and really start rethinking what you want. Misha, what's Daniel's feelings towards me? Did he think of me while he was in London? Thank you for the gift, girl. He was healing, and thinking of you helps him heal. Mia, will Ben leave Ellie? I do see that, yes. Meme, is TNA a bit jealous of me and my work? Thank you for being my top 3 viewer. Yes, because you are not letting them in and you're a bit private about it. So they feel like they're not a part of it. Sasha, message from Lord Saturn to me. Of course, Sujan. I'm getting, you need to reconnect with your higher self. Brian, will Peter and I date again soon? Let's check. I'm getting both need to heal first, so soon no. First, resolve the matters within you as a private person before you reconnect. Last question, if possible. Of course, sweetie. Thank you for being my top 1 viewer. Was D talking about me with his friends? Oh, my pleasure. No, I'm not getting that. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. Thank you so much for being here, supporting me, and being on my VIP list. I wish you all the best. Don't forget to follow, subscribe, because my next live will be Thursday at 1 p.m. GMT time. In the meantime, I'll post some quotes some readings, some whatever that comes to mind. So please, if you need any encouragement or happiness, like them, follow me, subscribe, like. Thank you, everybody, and have a beautiful day today. You're so kind. Thank you. And I'll see you all on Thursday. Stay safe, stay beautiful, stay healthy, and for sure, make yourself happy, okay? Because nobody else will do it for you. Bye, everybody on YouTube.